welcome to the Jelly Report for the week ending 3/19/2011. It was quite a week. What we had is a lot of wars going on, or skirmishes, or wars, however you want to call them, over in the Middle East. Yemen, Libya, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Egypt. They're all, something's going on over all of them. And then the big one, and if that's not enough, then we had the big one where Japan actually has, besides the tsunami, besides the earthquakes, now they have nuclear reactor issues. It's just been a horrible week. So the stock market was down, getting busted up, getting pounded around. Last couple days there was a stick save. Some people have been mentioning that it was option expiration week. For the most part, it was just basically we're getting to where we were oversold. If you look at, we're going to look at the S&P 500 here weekly. If you see we're losing some of that overbought tendency here. As you can see, right around in this area, we're starting to come off the overbought, which is good. You probably could see a bounce coming after that. Last time we were doing that, when we got off of the overbought, you can see we were back in this large area right around in here where we had a drop down, and about in here, this is when Ben Bernanke decided he needed to do quantitative easing 3. So don't know, we'll have to see, take a look at it. We're going to zoom in a little closer. We're going to start looking at the daily, and you can see that as we go in, we had, this is the week, we were getting some drops, we were getting Japan. And then Thursday, Friday, we had 2 days of a bounce back up. Going through some of the different indicators, and I noticed a little, what do I want to say? I noticed something unique. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to put in a new indicator, and I'm going to change this a little bit. I'm going to make it white so we can see it a little bit. Instead of 50, I'm going to do 100. Now you know that we broke the 55, the daily moving average. We finally broke that, but look where we're getting support at. We're getting support at the 100 daily moving average. That's interesting. Now the 100 seems to also have caused resistance, so it's not like this is just a fluke today or this week. It was causing some resistance back in the past, back in the June and the August area. You can see that it touched and dropped. Has this been interesting or unique just as S&P 500? No. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. You can see there was some resistance back in August and in the September area. Also, if we zoom in closer, you can see, whoa, it's causing some resistance on the NASDAQ area. Let's take a look at the Russell. If you look at the Russell, same thing. It had some resistance back in there, and in here it provides support. So the 100 daily moving average seems to be something that we need to keep an eye on. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that on the charts from here on out on the Jelly Report, and we'll see how that turns out. There is one other thing I want to bring to your attention this week. The yen was getting smacked around like no tomorrow. Duly noted that because of Japan and the nuclear reactor issues, of course the yen's going to get smacked around. Oh, but let's take a look and see how much it was getting sacked around. This is the USD and the US dollar versus Japanese yen, that conversion rate. And I'm going to zoom in here to just this last week. Here we are on a daily issue. Take a look at the right hand side. As you can see on the right hand side, there's 4 different digits. There's 4 digits after the decimal place. The Forex market, and I'm not a Forex trader, so I'm no expert whatsoever, but as I understand, you have to have some serious leverage in order to do anything in the Forex market. If you're going to make any money, you have to have some leverage. Well, as you can see, most days you're only moving, oh, geez, you're lucky if you get a big one where you're moving 40 cents. Check out this day right here. I'm going to circle that one right here. This day right here. That is a move of something of the order of $5. $5 versus 1/100 of a cent. There's a big difference. Somebody had a bad day that day. That's it for the 3/19/2011 week of that week. This has been the Jelly Report. Thanks for visiting.